What up, people? It's Yella here. What's good? What's happening? What's going on? All right, today we about to get into another Sip and Smoke reaction video. Cam Newton, and today his guest is the Brat Tat Tat. For all y'all old school hip hop heads, the Brat done been around a good minute. That girl is a beast. Have always been on the mic. She doing her thing later on in life. Now I know she is like one of the co-hosts with Ricky Smiley on his morning talk show. But I know she got some other projects going on, so that she's probably about to talk about in this video. But let's check it out. Get into it. Let's see what it's about. All right, let's go.
We got the cognac right there. We got the wine over there for you.
Oh, good.
You know what I'm saying? So you're responsible for the toast.
Toasting to prosperity for 2021. Things, looking better versus 2020. So I'll toast to that.
I'll do that.
I shall too.
There you go. And cheers to that. Yeah, man. So let's go on and get right on into it. So you've been in the game for a long time, Brat.
Woo, since 91 with Crisscross. I dropped the bomb with Crisscross. That was my first song with them. That was my first debut.
And how have you been able to manage being relevant for so long? Because, you got the one-hit wonders. You got folks that come in today and go on tomorrow. Like, what's that been like?
I'm just blessed. I just feel like no matter where I go, like God got me. You know what I'm saying? I've been up, down, top, bottom, back to the top. Got in trouble, did some prison time, and was blessed to get like a second chance and do radio. And radio's going well. Then I started doing Dish Nation. Then I did the rap game, and I did Ricky Smiley for real. He had a TV show. Then the TV stuff just started really falling in line. And then I became the executive producer of Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta with like Bow Wow and JD. So we just, I'm just blessed.
Yeah.
And I refuse to let any grass grow under my feet. I think losing that precious time when I was locked up, it made me learn the value of time and never want to waste another second of it.
Right. For people who don't know, right, you guys have went public with you guys' relationship going in like that. You feel me? How was that? Like, was it their pressure? You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you guys spoke to each other about it.
Right.
How did you know it was the right time to go public with it?
We were at her mom's house, laying in the bed, acting goofy like we always do. And we were teasing each other like, I'm gonna post it. No, I'm gonna post it. You post it. You ain't gonna post it. Yes, I am. So we didn't post it. And then I looked up and she had posted it.
And it ain't we didn't post it. She didn't. I posted it.
Right, but I didn't know you was gonna post it. I wasn't ready. But then I was like, bitch, I guess we just came out. And I was nervous at first because, I've been private for so long because I felt like that's all as an entertainer that I have that's, that's personal for myself. But it's like when you find somebody that you just have never felt a certain way before, you want to just share it and you want to tell everybody. You really don't give a about what nobody got to say.
And you better not feel.
And I just felt that, and it felt like a weight was lifted. I felt like a brand new person. So, I got so much love, all support, all just so much love, more than I thought I would get. I felt like, oh Lord, here we go. Because back in the day, wasn't cool. You couldn't do that.
And you deserve a damn award, plaque, a damn the Brat Day for opening up so many different avenues for people. You know what I'm saying? Not just for women, for the humanitarian, for me trying to be all, for the humans of the world. Because you never change.
Nah.
And that's important, especially in this day and time when you got another dude trying to be another person, another girl trying to act like this.
Yeah.
But you've done it your way since, what'd you say, 91?
91. And luckily, I was fortunate enough to have Jermaine Dupri as my producer. He didn't ask me to change. Crisscross, we wore our pants backwards. We was jump. We was doing the hip hop thing. So nobody was like, okay, we need you to change clothes. We need you to wear something tight and show some in there. It was none of that. So I was grateful that Jermaine Dupri let me be myself and he didn't try to sell sex with me.
Right.
Because my lyrics got me to where I am.
Wow. And I also want to talk about this, the Bridge the Digital Divide, a foundation that you're affiliated with. Is it home based in New Orleans? Tell us a little bit more.
Bridge the Digital Divide is an initiative that Kaleidoscope Cares started. Kaleidoscope Cares is my nonprofit. So we donated enough money to be able to cover Wi-Fi for 8 different youth centers, over 8,000 people.
Wow.
So we try to provide Wi-Fi because during the pandemic, people are not in school, and so now
Right.
you need the internet at home
Right.
to actually go to school. So
Right.
I just try to be the person in the gap.
Which is needed. I was, my older son and older daughter, she's actually here today. And I asked, like, what if nobody got Wi-Fi? What if nobody got a computer? You know what I'm saying? At home, that's a real issue. Because the folks I went to school with, a phone, let alone a computer.
I
Right.
saw something on Instagram. It was children sitting in the parking lot at the Burger King, and I was like, "This is." They didn't have Wi-Fi at home. I was like, something has to be done about that. So we did that. I think it was November of last year is when we started the initiative.
That's what's up, man. And I commend you for your impact of change, because we all can impact the community, and you doing it in your own organic way is needed. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Can I ask this question?
Yes.
And this is a question that I ask to my friends off camera, but would you consider you guys soulmates?
Absolutely. Twin flames.
Yeah, twin flame. That's what I call
Twin
it.
flames.
Yeah.
Now, what's the definition of your interpretation of what a soulmate is? And do you think there's multiple soulmates out there and you just find that one?
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
I don't. There might be multiple. There might be, but I think there might be different levels of it. I feel like I was blessed to be able to find somebody that could be my partner and my best friend. I feel like you could find a soulmate and a best friend as well that isn't necessarily your significant other.
Intimate, right.
Correct. But I feel like we was fortunate enough to stumble on that with each other in one.
Yeah.
I do believe different people bring out different sides of you.
Yeah.
And with me having children, my children bring out different sides of me. You know what I'm saying?
I can
Obviously,
believe that.
Like my daughters, they bring out a softer, more patient. Now, if they fall in front of me, I'm like, oh, you all right?
Yeah.
You and daddy to kiss it? You know what I'm saying? But if my son fall in front of me, boy, get
him.
your ass up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the same thing with people. It's some people that you can have in business that you can't hang out with. There's some people that you can hang out with that you can't bring in business.
Yep.
Absolutely.
You feel me? Let me ask you.
All right. First, again, what in the hell does Cam Newton have on? I don't know if he look like a blue transformer. And then the shirt, I guess fashion. I like the style that I got, but I came up in the era definitely where we matched clothes and everything. But some of the fashion of today, I definitely don't get and don't want to get. But to each his own. But yeah, he chopping it up with Brat, and I'm not quite sure who her lady friend is, her partner in life now. Sounds like they're madly in love. Hey, to each his own. Again, not mad at it. You do you. Whatever makes you happy. That's what life is supposed to be about. I know back in the days, her and AI, aka Allen Iverson. I know they used to kick it for a minute. That was kind of fly. Both of them had somewhat of the same style. But Brat is a cute girl, man, cute woman. And but sound like she's doing well in her life, doing her thing, and staying busy. And sound like her and her woman has a nice little organization to help people. So I'm always positive on people, trying to do anything to make a difference in their own lives as well as others. I mean, that's what life is about. We have to pay it forward and keep it moving. But this is pretty dope. So I'm glad she's doing well. I mean, she's a legend in the game. I didn't know her and Criss Cross was actually, sounds like she's saying they're in the same group. I just thought it was the two boys. But I know she did that song with them called The Bomb. I still actually bumped that because the bass and the beat so hard on it, and it was dope. And just being down with Jermaine Dupri, I've liked everything he's done, man. in hip hop and around hip hop. That boy, he's definitely stamped his print on the hip hop game. So let's get back into it.
It is. Obviously, you've been a staple in the rap game for a long time. Do you like where the rap game is right now?
I mean, I feel like everybody rap. I feel like a lot of people look at it more so as a way out or an outlet instead of a passion. And when I came up in it, it was very important to me to say meaningful things. Like I came up with like Nas and, you know, the Fugees and, you know, we like really, it was very important to us to, you know, say something that was meaningful. But I feel like nowadays, some of these dudes be rapping off beat. The beat don't matter. They ain't saying nothing. You know, and I ain't trying to knock nobody, but what's a bust down Tatiana? And when he get off beat, that's the only thing that messed me up. Yeah. You kind of have to stay on the beat, in my opinion, when you rhyming.
But it's different. It's different kind of waves. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
And from what I've always known, especially with me venturing off in different places, going to college in Florida, going to college in Texas.
It's different styles.
It's different styles.
It's different styles.
So what may hit in the South, you know what I'm saying, at 808 and you waiting on the beat, then you go to Texas where everything kind of slowed and screwed, and then you go to Alabama where, you feel me?
Yeah.
And then it didn't take me to my adult life to start appreciating the Jay-Z's of the world. You know what I'm saying? That you can it really hits home and be like, damn, like that.
The biggies of the world.
Right.
I also think though, the appeal kind of has changed now that you have the TikToks and all the different social media outlets where the music is promoted. So you have a younger audience that these artists are reaching to. So it's more, no offense, nursery rhyme-ish or something catchy or something that can be made into a dance move versus what it was before. Because before it was a story.
It need to stay on beat, in my opinion. Like if you rhyming or dancing, it's about the rhythm and the beat. You should just stay on beat. Like if you ain't on beat, whether you in the pocket, out the pocket.
But we talk about this, and she'll say somebody's off beat, and I don't catch it, but because she has the musical ear, I don't catch it. I'd be like, that wasn't on beat.
Instruments in high school. So, music is my thing. Like, you know, I love a great singer. I grew up in church. I like to hear that soulful singing and make your toes curl like a good old Fantasia.
Yeah, hello.
Or somebody. It's Kelly Price. You know what I'm saying? Now. So if it's off beat, I can't listen to it.
But I had a guest on here yesterday, or in the previous episode, David Banner.
Oh, I love David Banner.
Right, and he kind of spoke on, and I want to ask you a similar question. Is there a disconnect with the old hip-hop and the new hip-hop?
Yes, I think there is.
And can it be fixed?
I think it can be fixed if some of the newer kids are taught to have some respect for people who paved the way for them, because a lot of the doors that are open, especially for female rappers, wouldn't be open had it not been for Salt and Pepper, had it not been for Queen Latifah, MC Lyte, Moni Love, Miss Melody, you know, like Roxanne Shante. So, you know, a lot of times they aren't mentioned, and I just think any chance you get, if somebody asks you that question, you should give it up for them.
What's some advice for the viewer to hear from you to say, man, just be you. Do that shit your way.
That is the advice. First of all, you have to believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, you can't make nobody believe in you. Like if you performing or you're an artist and you want people to recognize you and you doing a show, don't just go out there and rap and hold a mic and stand still. Do something that's gonna make people remember you. You know, if you're talking about, I don't know, if you're talking about Skittles and M&Ms in your rap, throw them shits at the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Do something to make you stand out, to make people want to know more about you. And you have to believe in yourself. That's the most important thing. Just be you.
Yeah.
Everybody else is taken.
Yeah.
I mean, they're kicking facts on here. Being a rap artist myself, obviously times change. In the new generation, I don't quite understand everything they do, but yeah, if you're gonna do it, be yourself, do you. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about hip hop. The creativity, you know, bringing something new to the game, being different, stepping outside your zone. So again, I don't understand everything the younger generation doing, but there's some dope stuff I heard out there, and it is some stuff out there like, what in the hell? How the hell did you get on? But yeah, we are in a different day and age now. There wasn't no TikToks and all that internet stuff that you can get on. Like people had to literally hustle out the back of their trunk with cassette tapes, old school, and people still do that kind of hustle to get heard. So I love the grind. I respect it, but it's just many more platforms nowadays. So, but again, I don't know, knock nobody hustle. I mean, do you do what it takes? Because at the end of the day, it's about getting that money and feeding your family. Facts, period. So they talking right. So let's continue.
No.
Oh, that's a gem right there. Be you. Everybody else taking it. And can't nobody be you better than you.
Damn right.
We have a nightcap question. What's now and what's next for Miss Judy DeBrat? And is there anything that you would like to do that you haven't done yet? Judy, you first.
Really?
What's
Yes.
now? What's next?
first.
And what haven't you done that you really like to do?
Currently, Kaleidoscope Hair Products got a partnership with Walmart, so that was our recent distribution, along with the other distribution that we have. So I'm really
That would
excited
be
about
Sally
that.
Target. Oh.
I'm really excited about those. What's next? I'm just looking forward to not all the stuff that I've been able to learn in 2020 and at the beginning of 2021, implementing that, trying to put more systems into the company so a lot of stuff can be on autopilot so she doesn't have to complain. Yeah, and being able to spend more time with her because we'll be in the same bed together, but if I'm on my phone, she complains. So,
That ain't spending time.
What have you done that you haven't done yet?
I don't know. I don't even know if there's anything.
So you just complete. Is there a person that you would like to collab with? You know, obviously with your philanthropy in the community.
Now, see, that's a whole different discussion. Who I would love to collab with.
Right.
I do a lot of content creation with different celebrities, and one that I feel like does some great content is Will Smith. So that's somebody that I would love to collab with.
say that.
But I'm big on timing, so I feel like while I'm building out this warehouse, I don't need to do anything like that, and then put me in a position where we have
Spread
all of
yourself
these.
thin.
Yes. So.
So DeBrat, what's now? DeBrat, what's next? DeBrat, what have you not done that you would love to do?
What's now is I'm in the studio all the time. I love being in the studio though. I am constantly still working. I do my radio show with Ricky Smiley. I love it. I love doing dish
Shout out to
nation.
Uncle Ricky.
I love my jobs. He
Yeah.
loves you. He talk about
Yeah.
you all the time.
Yeah, man,
He ain't let
great
nobody
people.
say nothing bad about
Great
you. Him,
people.
Rock T,
Great
or
people.
Gary. So,
Yeah.
what's next is I have a few television shows in the works that I'm also EPing. And man, I can't give it away. I want to tell, but I can't tell. I want people to give me a shot at writing R&B songs. I've tried to get in there with JD, with B. Cox, with a lot of people, but they looking at me like I'm just an MC. But I grew up in church playing instruments, singing in and directing the choir, so I know my notes. I might not be a Kelly Price or a Mariah Carey, but I'm great at writing songs and references, and I've written with a few of the best of them, but I haven't had that hit yet.
Right.
So I'm looking forward to writing and people seeing that I refuse to just be in a box and just a female rapper. I'm
Hey.
so much more.
You are.
So
And the timetable that you've been here, been blessing us. I told you off camera, appreciate your impact on the culture.
thank you.
You feel me?
Thank
Because a lot of people, I'm not too ashamed to say thank you for inspiring me. Because when folks look at me, they be like, bro, what are you doing?
Right.
And to
What you
have the
wanna do.
forefathers or forewomens, right,
Okay.
to not give a damn. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
commendable.
Just be you.
Right, just be
I
you.
love that about you, by the way, too.
Appreciate
and I
that.
never had a chance to meet you, but I love your style. I love that you don't give a
Yes.
And you wear what you want to wear. You don't care where you at. I
Yes,
was like,
he
look at that.
does.
It's
Wow.
crazy, but it makes me happy when I see you.
Right.
Because it don't matter. You know, I've been in the closet forever. You know what I'm saying? Because you worry about how people are going to judge you or criticize you. But once you realize and you find happiness and you don't give a like, it don't matter what people say.
Right.
You be happy. You do what works best for you.
That's
and
it.
everything will be all right, no matter what. So I appreciate you, your style,
Appreciate
your
that.
plays, your
Appreciate
moves. I see you. So keep
Man, I can appreciate the talk. That's the moral of any story. Be yourself. Be true to your game because people are always gonna judge you. You try to make this person happy, this person gonna be mad, and vice versa. So you always got to do you. I mean, same thing applies for me, man. Anything that I've done and was halfway successful at, I had some naysayers knocking me, but I'm an inspirational person. I love reading inspiration, and you just got to do you. You just got to follow through, go with it, and whatever makes you happy, because that's the bottom line. You is your life. You have to live it, not for other people. Stop trying to impress. Stop trying to look like the Joneses and whatever. So just do you and be happy. Live your best life. Period.
doing your thing, and we're proud of you over here.
Thank you so much, man. And with that being said, Miss Judy, the Brat, thank you for blessing us with your presence. And as I always say to end the show, one finger, one pinky, one thumb, one love. We are out of here. Appreciate you guys for stopping by, and much blessings.
You did great.
guys.
You did great. I love you.
All right, yeah, that was pretty dope, man. Brat, I've always loved her style, and I'm glad she came out the closet, as she say. I'm sure that was hard. I mean, it wasn't accepted back in the days like it is now. So, hey, do you, man? Be happy, love who you love. Don't let nobody tell you any different. So, yeah, the Brat too. I meant to mention, for all the people that didn't know, she is the sister of Lisa Ray. A lot of the old heads familiar with Lisa Ray from the Players Club back in the days with Ice Cube. But she's a cutie too. But just love what they do. They connection as sisters. Just great. So. But yeah, this is Yella. Checking out this reaction. Thanks y'all for tuning in. Leave me some comments on what you thought about this episode and everything. Other than that, hope you're doing well. And thanks for tuning in. It's Yella. This is Organically Speaking. Peace.